What's going on, friends? My name is M23 and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. Last time we left off, we went through the Sand Kingdom, and now in this part we are here in the watery Lake Kingdom. So, as you might know, Sand Kingdom is a very huge area. There was so much that we could do there. With that 61 power moons that we obtained, as well as 100 purple coins. This time around, this kingdom is actually really small for a water stage, so we'll be here fairly quickly. Well, we won't be here for very long. At least I'm sure of it. It is right now 11:46 at the moment, which is around the time that I shouldn't be recording this because people are sleeping. But I was just playing this game, and I figured I might as well just get this over with while it's fresh in my mind. Yeah. If I wake somebody up, then I'm sacrificing my consequences right there. But anyway. First things first, we're going to go ahead and dive underneath the water here, and we are going to go ahead and grab these music notes, and this is our first power moon. So there we go. There's about 42 power moons that we can get, at least a total of 42, but we can only get 25 of them. So we are going to go ahead and get 25 power moons. So we just got the first out of the 25 that we're going to be obtaining. We do need, it looks like 8 power moons in order to progress to the next kingdom. Anyway, so we got a few purple coins there. There's some more purple coins over here. You go ahead and pull out those pegs there. There's as you can see, there's some purple coins over on that side, but that is not accessible for us at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, all right. So it looks like now, I guess the only thing that's left for us to do is by heading up to the top here, and then we have these water people. They're known as, I don't even know what they're called. Lotch ladies? I think that sounds about right. But anyway, we want to go ahead and go to the top here, unzip the top of that entrance there, and then we are now headed underneath the water here. So that's zipping and unzipping things is kind of the main gimmick. Well, it's one of the main gimmicks here. There's a few more gimmicks here, such as since this is called the Lake Kingdom, we are going to be swimming a lot. So managing your air meter is very important. Okay. Next up, I want to go ahead and take a little. I'm going to go ahead and take a little side detour over here by heading over to this general direction and obtain another power moon. Treasure in the Spiky Waterway. So there are spikes in this in here. They're easy to avoid. There shouldn't be a reason for you to actually get hit by the spikes at all, because you can just swim above those places. And then we have these little like seaweed monsters. They're no threat here, so we don't have to worry about those guys. All right, now we have Cheep mechanics here, so we can play as a. So now we are a Cheep. When you're a Cheep, you have full control over your water movements. So it's one of those type of things where, like, you know, it's like Super Mario Brothers 3's penguin suit, or no, frog suit, New Super Mario Brothers penguin suits, or Koopa shell, as well, and various other water mechanics as well. Over here, there is a power moon on Dorrie. Oddly enough, as it is. These Lotch ladies do not like Cheeps for whatever reason. if you actually go up to them as a Cheep, they will just say, "Get out of here," and that's not nice at all. I don't like those. I don't like those words, because we're just fishes, you know. I love fishes. All right, there's another moon shard inside that lady's house. I'm trying to remember where the other moon shards are, because you can get all of them in this area. Here's one right here. This one I always miss because it's right there, and you wouldn't really bother checking that. And I think the last one is behind these crates. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to do, but that'll work. You can also attack these seaweed monsters in the water like that. So if they ever get in your way, then you can just do that. You do that by simply shaking your controller. Okay, and that is pretty much that. And then with that, the moon shard is as good as ours. There we go. Okay, before I forget, because I know I'm going to forget about this in particular, but you can actually ground pound on top of this pillar here. Oh, well, it's one of these pillars. I think it's this one right here. You can actually get something. Another power moon. What do you expect? Because, you know, there's a lot of, because, you know, whenever you do something that's very arbitrary, then most likely you're either gonna get rewarded with purple coins or power moons. Well, no, not really, not necessarily purple coins. You just get purple coins for simply exploring the area. So there's some more purple coins over there, and there is next up. There's another power moon that we can get from being a Cheep. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that right now. If I don't run out of air. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't explain that you do have infinite air as a Cheep, which makes sense. I shouldn't have to bring that up. I shouldn't have to bring up things that are just very common sense like that. Okay, I'm doing some nonsense stuff here. What a shame. Okay. Anyway, inside there's the water palace. You can go ahead and explore the water palace there, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that later. Because more stuff will be available for us after we complete the one objective that we have to do in Lake Kingdom, and that is well, you should probably know what it is. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go inside this area over here, and go ahead and play a little musical game here, musical notes, to obtain our power moon here. Taking notes in the Cliffside. All right. If we keep going this way, we get some purple coins. Very awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, because we're like near. You've become quite skilled at becoming flat. Yeah, thanks, Cappy. I will gladly take that as a compliment. You can definitely hear that you are definitely near the Broodals, because you can tell from hearing their music. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna save that. I'll just get that out of the way now while I'm here. Okay, so we have another painting that we're gonna go inside here. All right, you saw what this looks like. I'm skipping that. Okay, so this painting will actually take us back to the Sand Kingdom. That is correct. So if you've looked around Sand Kingdom and saw a power moon like way out in the distance, and you're wondering how the heck am I supposed to get that? Well, this is how. I know. In my first playthrough, I actually spend like I spent a long time in the Sand Kingdom. I did not even go to other kingdoms for a very long time. I was just stuck in the Sand Kingdom trying to figure out how to get that power moon. And then eventually, until eventually, I just decided, okay, I'm gonna forget about that and just move on because I was spending way too much time on that. That's yeah, kind of those are some silly things here. Oh gosh, hey, come here, thank you. All right. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. You need to be a stack of Goombas. I'm feeling hard. There we go. Because as a stack of Goombas, you'll be able to reach this here. There we go. That's how we're gonna get these purple coins. And then, of course, this is you saw this area before. All right. I'm gonna get this checkpoint so that in the case that I need to warp here at some point, because I know I'm going to. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and make our way up over here, and then start unzipping this little spot. And let's see what we got. Okay, it looks like we got ourselves another power moon. And now we have 8 power moons, which meets our requirement to moving on to the next area. But obviously, that's too early. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make our way. I'm just gonna continue onwards. As we explore more of the Lake Kingdom. Okay, so before we go ahead and do so, there are more purple coins over there on the surface. Don't forget about those, as those tend to be pretty easy to miss. You can get up to the roof through that shaft. Thank you very much. All right. So we have some coins here that we can go ahead and pick up. Which these are going to be important later. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Alright. So if we head up this way, hit the switch over here. And then we shall swim up through this tube. And now we are higher up on top of the water temple. The water palace. I don't know. I guess it can be either or, but there's definitely a difference between a temple and a palace. All right, there we go. Make sure you get those purple coins, because if you hit the switch, then you can't get those purple coins anymore. I made that mistake in my. Well, it's still they're still possible, but you have to do something pretty difficult in order to get those purple coins. I learned that mistake in my first playthrough. I'm pretty sure that's what some people did. Okay, so by breaking those crates, the power moon appears all the way over there. Oh my gosh, man! You gotta make me work more. Gotta make me work harder for that. That's not nice. I don't like that. So I feel like that if you get your. I feel like that if you did what you deserve, what you're supposed to do, then obviously you deserve to get that reward instead of having to work harder for it. Man, that's not nice. That's not nice stuff right there. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and spin our way this way. Pound those yellow Goombas. And then we shall head over here. Sorry, I'm not gonna deal with those guys just yet. All right. So head up over here. We continue this path, and this is how we get this power moon. What's in the box? I wonder. I don't know. What is in the box? All right. So head up here, and there's a door. Okay. This area is something. It's a little bit painful. So this area teaches you how to ledge climb. When you grab a ledge like this, you can actually move while you're doing so. So that's how you're gonna get through this area. If you don't know how to do that, which I know in my first playthrough I figured that out kind of the hard way. You're gonna have a bit of a hard time here. To go and maneuver these fuzzies. That was close. Okay. over here. So we go ahead and trampoline through these flowers. And then we're on this wall, and this wall is an elevator, so it is going to go ahead and lift us up. And we have to go ahead and dodge these fuzzies at the same time. Okay, there we go. We made it. Now, you can go forward, but I'm going to wait and see what happens if this goes down. Oh, okay. That's actually very clever. Let's go ahead and ride the top of this thing. I'm sure we won't get squished, right? I mean, this is a pretty high building. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? We got some treasure up to the very top. Okay, this one's very easy to miss because once you get past this point right here, you can't get that power moon anymore. Unless you re-enter this place, and that is actually a huge time loss because that would mean you have to do this entire area all over again, and you know, as you can probably imagine, not fun to do. Okay, we are pretty much done with that, so now we go ahead and continue with the main thing that we're here for. And that is by heading up to the Water Plaza Terrace. Apparently I've been calling it Water Palace, it is the Water Plaza. So there's definitely a difference there. You're too late! We already got the Lodge Lady dress. Yeah, and it even matches the boss's tuxedo, so no way we're giving it back. You are definitely a nuisance here. Okay, it's time to fight this guy. Alright, what you want to do for this guy, you want to go ahead and when he throws his hat, go ahead and smack that hat, and it turns into a flower pad, so that you can go ahead and drill onto this guy, and then he's gonna be jumping all over the place. He's gonna try and get you, but no worries, there's not a problem there. Okay, boom. I would recommend doing a homing cap throw, because the hack, he can throw the hat pretty much in any direction for that attack phase. All right, this next attack phase, I believe it's simple. Okay, it's not that simple. He throws it pretty slowly to try and juke you. Okay, but no, he didn't juke me just like that. Well, he kind of did, but he didn't get me. There we go. Pretty simple boss right there. And with that, we get our main objective moon. Broodals over the lake. And that is our only objective here in the Lake Kingdom. So now, all we have to do is, well, all that's left now is just collecting the rest of the moons here, as well as the rest of the purple coins that there is. I'm worried about those two. Let's get after them. Sorry, I still got business to do. I apologize. So once you complete that, all of that, now there's these stairs that have been lifted. So now it is actually a shortcut to the Water Plaza, just like this. So that way you don't have to go through all that water nonsense, and that's kind of a pain. So, all right, this is probably gonna take me a while, so I might as well just cut this out since I've already demonstrated what fishing is like in this game. Oh my gosh, dude, that took so long. Oh my gosh, thankfully I am gonna cut that out just so for convenience sake. That was absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh, what is that mess? Okay. Now we have this. Timer challenges are back. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of those right now. Now this timer challenge is very easy. All I do is dive down the water like this, and there we go. Okay, so there's actually another timer challenge. I don't actually remember where. I'll probably look for it as I. Okay, there we go. I'll probably look for it as I continue exploring this place. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way now. because this is gonna actually take a while. No, this moon actually takes a while. It took me a while on my practice run, so I figured I might as well just get this whenever I can. Okay, so this seed is now here once you complete that objective, or once you defeated that Broodal. I do not know his name, unfortunately.